Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Brewing video. So today we're brewing this St. Peters Honey Porter. It is only available at a few places in the UK. This has been discontinued. I got this from Brewday Supplies over in Nottingham. Check them out on the internet. They're the only people, a matter of a few homebrew suppliers who have got this. If you can, get it. Fantastic beer anyway. If not, then just buy the bottles from St. Peters. But anyway, so a traditional English porter with a sweet honey taste and aroma, 4.5% ABV. Instructions are on the back. I don't care for instructions. I kind of know what I'm doing anyway, well hopefully. So here's my fermentation bucket. This is actually my all grain bucket. I've sterilised it and smells rather sterilising. So in this kit I've already took them out, so I've prepped it today. You've got the two tins which are here. I am also using a wide fermenter, which is critical. If you're doing anything out of tins, use a wide fermenter, not a thin fermenter like that. Don't use them, use wide. Trust me, helps massively. Always have some decent tin openers, half decent at least. The other bits of the kit that you put in just before yeast is the hop powder, which is Goldings, and the yeast, which is yeast premium. So kettle's on for the first boil. Literally it's 2.5 boils for the kettle for me. That's what it always tends to work out at. Depending on your tin opener, it may be a quick job or it may be a blooming longer job. And bugger me, that one was a quick job, so I'll leave it there a minute. Let me do the next one. Oh, the smell of the honey is absolutely lovely. So I'll leave a bit on both so I can actually so these have been sitting in warm water for a while, so hopefully what a difference that makes. You know, just by getting them in some warm water, it makes such a difference. Now this is 4.5%. You can brew it as it is, not touching the ABV. I myself am going to put a kilo of sugar in, which will take it up to around about 6%, or maybe slightly higher. No, not much higher, but certainly slightly higher. Right, I'm just going to try and kill off this so I can put the hot water on. I'm just going to now you can see why I leave a bit, because it makes life easier to clean that lid. That lid's important to be cleaned for obvious reasons. You know, the malt is there. You want as much of the malt as you can. Did not realise that it had not took off all that there. So just getting this off my hand as best as I can. Putting that on there. Clean my hand. As much as I love the smell of the honey, I don't want to be wearing it. So, same with this. As you can see, it's going to Look at that, how good's that? Makes a massive difference. And it smells fantastic. So, right, someone's at the front door. Okay. One sec. Hello, so back to it. Some Amazon idiot opened the door, banged on the door, left parcel outside, gate wide open. Anybody can nick your parcels. I swear that these people are just absolute no brains. But hey ho. So, pour that into there. So I usually use two and a half kettlefuls of beer, or water even. Yeah, I'll get there in the end. There we go. Second kettle's on now. Got the old doodah. And while I poured hot water in, I'm swirling it up to as close to the top as I dare, just to get all that malt extract down, so I lose as little as I dare lose. You know, because this is what makes the beer. So, that's those there. Kettle's on. I'll just grab my bag of sugar out of here. Yep. Like I say, I'm adding a bag of sugar. You don't have to add any sugar at all. I just want it slightly stronger. And for most people, you probably won't want to. You know, it is what it is on that side of things. It's all down to personal preference. I have in the past put 2 bags of sugar in, and for the most part it's fermented out. They're very good kits, made by Muntons for St. Peters Brewery, so they are, you know, they are decent kits. And while I'm here, mop up the son's noodles. Because parents always like to work as much as they can. You know, saves us getting bored, doesn't it? You know, you don't want to rest in the evening. You'd much rather be working, as it were. Oh, so second kettle's boiling. That's smelling lovely. It's really these St. Peters kits. They are amazing. The plum porter, the honey porter, golden ale, ruby red, Indian pale ale. Obviously, the honey porter has now been discontinued, sadly, and the cream stout. So. They've now back down to 5 kits. I wish that they'd release the winter ale and the Christmas ale as seasonal kits. You know, just do so many. You know, get the demand out there, see if they sell, and I'll tell you now, they would sell. When you think that you pay so much a bottle and you can do this, 40 pints for 22 quid. 22 quid, Yeah, 50 odd pence a bottle, pint rather. Brain's gone, can't think of the actual what it actually is. It's 54 pence. I'll get there in the end. So last half a kettle in there, that's on. Now give this a swirl, get the rest of it done. Let's be fair, as long as you get the majority, all's good. Bearing in mind, when you do it, that can is going to be hot. So there you go, pretty much spotlessly clean can. Next one. That's lovely, that is. So this time I'll use the gloves because that tin is really hot. So set that out, put that in there, put that in. And there we go, it's nearly got it all, not quite got it all. But that's what the last half kettle's going to be about. So I'm going to stir this now. Do I rate these kits? Yeah, without any shadow of a doubt. I think these kits portray exactly what the beer is. St. Peters Brewery, you know, personally for me, one of the best breweries in the UK. And the fact that you can produce their beer at home, and as long as you stick to the, you know, the instructions, you can play around with the brews like I'm doing, but as long as you stick to the instructions, you'll produce commercial quality beer at home, and for that, you know, you just can't fault it. So we are now done for that part of the process. Just going to give it another swirl round. And there you go, there's the, there we go, look at that. Oh, it smells amazing. you know, there's no doubt about it. Absolute quality beer. Oh, that's not good. Broke the bloody thing off. Oh, new. Oh dear. So. Oh God, I've got the worst armache. Yeah, that wasn't meant to happen. Oh dear. Right, so let's fill this up with cold water now. So we're going to, I think it's 23 litres. It's all been stirred round. And literally, you know, within a week's time, it'll ferment out. Always a bit longer this time of the year, depends where you keep it. I always keep it in the warmest room going. This may be the very final time I get to brew this beer from, you know, from kit. So I'm really, really happy. Big thank you to Brewday Supplies for actually stocking this. There we go, there's the beer. So just shy of 25 litres there. It's a little bit more than what I intended to put in. So I'm going to put the hydrometer in and give you the reading. The reading is, when it stops, $10.60. So $10.60, whatever that works out to be when it gets down to what it should get down to at 10.10 is going to be the final gravity for this. So now the hot powder goes in. Like I say, I've done this so many times over so many years that I know exactly how much hot water goes in so that it doesn't kill the yeast. The last thing we want to do is kill the yeast for obvious reasons. That was the yeast. Here's the hot powder. These go in at the same time. I don't need to stir it because I've got to lift it all the way up to the upstairs to where it's going to go. So I'll take this off and hopefully it doesn't kill the feed. There we go. And yeah, there it is. That is the brew. 40 pints of honey porter. I assume it's going to get higher than that. It should reach about 6%, I assume. Should be good. Detail updates will come over the next week or so. Hopefully I can take some on holiday with me, but if I don't, I don't. You know, it's not a big biggie. But cheers for watching. Thank you for watching. See you soon.